let's talk about ways that you can make more money as a nurse. This is for LVNs, LPNs, RNs, advanced practice providers, nurse practitioners, because there are ways to make more money. And let's talk about the nurse who already has a staff nursing job. So that nurse can pick up extra shifts and do overtime shifts. That's going to bring you extra money. You can work weekends. That's a differential pay that you'll also get. And of course, if you work PMs or nights, then that's going to be a differential pay as well. So those are already 3 ways that you can get more money as a nurse. Now, are you going to be tired? Yes, because you're doing extra, but you want more money and you need it, and it's only going to be the temporary time that you're going to be picking up shifts, and why not, right? So those are some options for you. Also, what some nurses do as well, aside from them just having their staff nursing job, which could be full-time or part-time, they pick up a per diem nursing job, which, as you guys know, I work per diem, but that's just, it's my only job. I don't have another job. So I do per diem nursing, and you can too if you want to do extra money, because you can use that money as extra income for whatever it is that you need that money for. So this portion of the video is in collaboration with Green Staff Medical, who is a staffing agency who is looking for nurses like you. So if you want to work as a per diem nurse, if you want to do local travel, if you want to do travel nursing, let me show you guys on my computer screen.
So here is the website, and as you can see, we're in the USA, but they're also an international company that staffs for other countries. But let's focus on the US. We're going to check out the jobs. As you can see here, there are over 1,900 jobs here in the US. Part-time traveler, many jobs. Look at that for RNs. You see the job types. And then also all the different degrees. So it's for many allied health professionals as well. We're going to go to the RN, and I'm going to show you here. I'm going to open up a job posting so you guys can see. Here's one right here. We're doing MedSurg Tele in Spokane, Washington, and it's 13 weeks long. Tells you the pay is competitive, closing date is there, requirements needed, so make sure you have all that ready to go. This is what they offer. And then you go ahead and apply. Now the other option that you have is to just click on the link that's in the description box or in my pinned comment, and it'll take you to this referral bonus program. So it is an affiliate link that I have. Put in my first name, which is Wendy, my last name RN. Make sure you choose what type of job candidate you are, RN, what specialty, as well as your first name, your last name, your email, your phone number, so that you can be contacted by a recruiter so that they can help you assign you to an assignment. Make sure you put I'm not a robot, you submit it. Let's discuss the benefits and perks to working with Green Staff Medical. You're going to get travel and housing at a discounted pricing. You're going to get full healthcare benefits, medical, vision, dental. You're also going to get your licenses and certifications paid for. Look at all these perks on the screen. If you want more information, make sure to check out that link.
Thank you to Green Staff Medical, and let's move on with the rest of the video. Another option for you is to be a part of the float pool department in your facility. Now, I know, like, for example, myself, I do not like floating to other departments. I just don't like it. I don't like the unknown. I don't like the fact that I don't know like other staff members there. I don't know who I could ask. I just don't like that. Like when I used to work med-surg, they would float us to ER. I just hated that. I didn't like ER, which is why as a nurse practitioner, well, never say never, but once I start looking for a job as a nurse practitioner, I don't think I could do urgent care. I just don't like that. I just don't like it, that fast pace. I do not like it. It's just not something for me. But for you, okay, if you like that, if you want to explore different departments throughout the facility, then go be a float pool nurse, because you will probably love it, and then you'll figure out like what exactly you like, or maybe you just like that, like not knowing where you're gonna be at. It keeps you on your toes as well if you like that, floating to different departments, because it definitely does keep you on your toes a lot, because you don't know where you're gonna go. You may go here, you may go there. They may have you 4 hours here and then mid-shift tell you to go to another department because they need you over there. So you just never know, but they definitely do make more money because of course they have that flexibility of just like going from department to department to. And some people are probably not gonna like this, but for me it worked. Okay, so I became an associate degree registered nurse. I went to community college, and that's how I got my nursing degree, my RN license. So I went back to school to get my bachelor's. Now, initially, let me tell you, I did not want to go back to school to get my bachelor's because I was like, I'm not, the pay, I thought that like the raise was gonna be like 25 cents or something. I'm like, why would I do that, you know? But I ended up going back to school, and let me tell you, having my bachelor's opened up many opportunities. And I know like nowadays people discourage others to like go back to school because they say it's not necessary, but I personally think that if you have the opportunity to go back to school and get your bachelor's, I'm not even talking about going back to school to get your master's to become a nurse practitioner, because if that's not what you want, then don't do it. And of course you also have to take into consideration the fact that where you are at, like the location that you're at, if there's not a need for a BSN nurse, then like don't even do it, you know. Obviously there's a lot of different factors that you have to take into consideration, because you know there are some rural towns that it's not necessary for you to be a bachelor's nurse. You could just have an ADN nurse and that's fine. But like, especially if you live in bigger cities and you want to be competitive, it'll look good. It will look good that you have a bachelor's because you went back to school. Okay, I'm not telling you that you have to go back to school. It's just my opinion, and for me it helped me get into a facility that I wanted to work in when I got my bachelor's. I also was able to get more pay, and I just like the door of opportunities opened. Now that I have my master's, I haven't applied anywhere, so I can't really tell you, but I'm assuming it's gonna bring more opportunities for me. Now, aside from getting your bachelor's, master's, etc., but the other option is getting certifications. And I know some people will also say a certification is not a guarantee that you're gonna get paid more. And it's not. It's definitely not. It looks good on the resume, and it's gonna look good when you start applying for other jobs because you're going to be a lot more competitive. In the long run, it will be worth it to have those certifications, to have those extra degrees. It will be worth it. So for example, if you work in med-surg, you can get a national certification in med-surg. If you work in oncology, you could go get that national certification in oncology. And of course, it's also going to show that you are an expert in that specific field, which will make you more marketable in the future. So a lot of these certifications require you to work an X amount of years in that specialty before you can get a certification. So you need to be working there for a while. Like if you know that you're going to be, you love oncology and you're going to be there for a long time, then it may be worth it for you to get that oncology national certification. Thinking back a little bit, like how can you make more money? Side hustles, you guys. Also on social media, you like learn so much about all these different side hustles that you can do and get like more money as a nurse. You can be working your regular staff job and be making more money on social media. For example, YouTube. It's for me, it's like fun. This is like my hobby. I get to share my nursing journey. I get to share the knowledge that I've learned throughout these years and share it with you guys, and it's fun. We've built like this small little community. I mean, that's an option for you, you know, doing social media. I've noticed a lot on social media that a lot of nurses have a lot of side hustles. Like they have like lactation businesses, doing education. Also there is Sadie, the remote nurse, who focuses strictly on providing remote, you know, work from home, telehealth nursing jobs, and looking for those jobs and posting them on her job board. And she has like job crash courses that I have an affiliate link for her for the remote nurse. You get 20% off if you want to go check that out. It'll be down in my description box. But there is a lot of ways to make different side hustles, and maybe I'll make another video talking about the different side hustles out there so that you guys have another opportunity to be able to make more money as a nurse. But anyways, you guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and I will see you guys on my next video.